from 10th grade at Kannik Secondary School, and we're going to talk about how the classroom system works for us and our school, and what the students think about it, because everyone at our school uses Chromebooks.
Yeah, we just have to wait for the Chromebook. As you can see, the subjects are very clearly shown on the main page at your classroom profile. And you can very easily just click into one of the subjects, and you will see all the information and all the tasks you have to answer on. To join a subject, you get a code from your teacher, and you just write it in here, and you're in the group. The Google Disk is the place where you can sort all your files into folders, and many people have one folder to each subject, and you can make smaller folders inside of these subjects. And I think it's very good with the Google Disk because it's much easier to find your documents again.
In classroom, we also have a calendar. And if the teachers choose, they can put all our assignments in here. Sadly, not a lot of teachers know that they can use this, and therefore there are none up on the calendar. But if the teacher got some learning in the calendar, it would really make a great overview for the week.
When the teacher creates an assignment, the task will be shown in the home page in classroom. So then you have an overview over everything you're supposed to do during the week. When you can assign a task, you go into the task and press create. Then 4 alternatives will show up: documents, presentation, spreadsheets, and drawings. Everything you write in the document will be saved, and you can create more than one document. When you're in the document, you can share it with other students or teachers. When you share the document, you write in the student's or teacher's mail. And you can also share the document with more than one person. Every student gets their own personal Google Mail that they're supposed to use for school. Everything they post in classroom also gets sent to your mail.
And every time an update happens on your classroom, you get a notification from Gmail on your Chromebook and on your phone if you have downloaded Gmail. The great thing about having the notifications is that you get a simple and easy overview of everything that is happening on your Chromebook. But this can pile up in hundreds and hundreds of unnecessary emails. And it can be hard trying to sort out the important from the unimportant emails. And we also have a mobile app. And the smart thing about having this is that you can check everything from your week schedule to when your text is due to filing. You can download the app on Google and or in the App Store.
If we compare Google Classroom with its learning, the system we used before, many people will say that Google Classroom is so much easier to understand. And in my opinion, when I look back at its learning, I remember it as kind of hard to submit tasks and homework, but now it's so much easier because of the classroom system. And we automatically know the classroom system better because we have Chromebooks and we use the classroom system every day.
Having tests is also really easy in classroom because, as we said, you don't have to upload the document after you've written it. You can just create it inside the assignment. We've had some problems with cheating, especially if we have the test in Google Forms. Then the students can go search for answers and then simply delete the log after.
Some pros about the classroom system is that it's very easy and you get a great overview over everything. And you also get the very easily access on your phone, and it's much easier for the teachers to use the system.
Some cons about the system is that you need internet whenever you want to do something, if you want to do homework or anything on Classroom. And also, maybe the teachers should know about all the resources in Classroom, for example, the calendar. Also, the autocorrect has had some problems with autocorrecting the wrong stuff or things that doesn't have to be autocorrected.
But all in all, using the system on a daily basis has made ours and the teachers' school day much more simple and effective. But it has some flaws. Thank you.
These gifted 10th graders are a typical example of our students at Kannik Skole. I'm proud to be a principal of all the students, and of course for these 7 students here. And it's very nice and a pleasure for us to speak to you today. It's not only the pupils who have implemented the Google system, it's also the teachers and the employees. And it's not just in Kannik Skole in Stavanger, it's all the schools in our kommune who has this. Every student and every employee, teacher has gotten their own Chromebook and are in the Google account and are in the system in our school systems. We see a lot of opportunities, as these students have given you an example of, and it's great to work with in teaching, but also in the cooperation with the parents. Homework, messages, and dialogue are easier with the digital system. If you are a parent, you all know how frustrating it sometimes can be. If your child says he don't have any homework, he don't have anything to do, no tests and nothing, because you don't have taken home the schedule, or he doesn't want to take home the schedule. Now the parents can access everything as same as the students, and the cooperation with the homes are very easier to have. Google is just one part of Stavanger Skolen's digital toolbox. We have more apps and lots of pedagogical and interesting programs and tools to use in the work in our school. And of course also books, papers and pencils. These 3 enterprising young men are 8th graders. They are also very happy to be here and from Kannik School, and are students in a study called programming. They are now have just started in programming class and will now show you what they're learning, how they program and code, and how they use some of the apps. Boys?
Hello, we're from Kannik School. My name is Christopher.
My name's Johannes.
My name's Tobias.
We're here to talk to you about programming and the program we use at Kannik. The program is called Scratch. Scratch is a visual programming language and online community targeted primarily at children. Picture a puzzle. You gotta visualize the picture to be able to make it. It's the same with Scratch. You have to see the game in order to make it.
Basics. The script starts when the green flag is clicked. This is the script. This blue block makes the cat move 10 steps. Just wait. Ta time. Så gjør vi det samme. Ok. Legg inn da. Okay. The script starts when the green flag is clicked. That block makes the cat move 10 steps, or the bat. The yellow block makes the cat move 10 steps forever, because it's a forever loop. The blocks inside the forever loop will be repeated forever, or until you stop the script.
Math Master. Math Master is a game for children that need to practice more math. But with this game, you can get better at math without getting bored. Here you can see he gives you a random multiplication question from 1 to 10. You have 3 tries to answer correct.
So, if I press the green flag, the teacher is going to give me a random question. This time we got 2 times 8.
We have programmed the teacher to give you the question.
The elephants is a visual helper. The elephants show the question visually in the background, so it's easier to get the answer right.
If you answer right, you get a point. But if you answer wrong, you get the question a second time. So you see, Scratch can be used in so many ways. This is just one of them. More about this game. It's a multiplication game you can use in math as a tool, and it's fun at the same time.
Variables. Variables is a major factor in programming. If you want to make a complicated game, you have to use variables. A variable is a changeable value. Variables can only hold one value at a time. These values are either numbers or strings. Strings are different words, like a question. Unlike many other programming languages, variables must be created prior to when the project actually runs.
Here's another example, but in this game you make AI. You may wonder what AI is. It's short for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is like a machine's intelligence, but it can only do what the script says.
In this game, you can see that the cat is chasing the mouse. That's because we programmed him to do so, and that is the AI in the game. When you lose the game, a game over screen will pop up. That's the game over screen. You get 1 point each second.
But if you get 200 points, the victory screen will pop up. In the game, we have 3 lives, which indicates you have 3 attempts to reach 200 points.
This is the victory screen. Unfortunately, we don't have more time. We hope you learned something today. Thank you for listening.